to, get this out here because I didn't really do a review on the Chelsea Dinamo Kiev game, but I think it's very important that I say this because this is really crucial. And this has to be said. Damn, I'm just looking at the stats of the City Watford game. My Lord, City are in for it. It's very simple. The Chelsea Dinamo Kiev. It is very simple. I appreciate what Willian did. That was a quality free kick by Willian. Dinamo Kiev are not that great a team. Chelsea created a hell of a lot of chances, and they got the job done. That is great. But I really want to understand Sarri because this is what makes Sarri very difficult to defend. I don't understand the logic or the reasoning as to why Loftus-cheek and Hudson-odoi are not given more stats. You can't use the arguments of lack of experience or they're too young. Look at the Bundesliga. Jadon Sancho, 18 years of age, he is fully starting. And even in most of the teams, Gennaro and people, these are young dudes who are fully starting. Because in the Bundesliga, in their mindset is that if you're good enough, you play. Simple as that. And the only way you'll get better is by having match experience. You will not get better by training or having 20 minutes or 50 minutes in a Europa League. That's not how you'll get better. You'll get better by playing in those big games. Finding out, man, okay, this is not what it means to play against a top defender. So this is how I can improve to get the best out of this top defender. This is how I can improve to get the best out of this top attacker. And by the more times you play, you gain experience on top of the times you already have and the training that you do in during the midweek. So for Sarri, it just doesn't make sense. It's almost like, what is your problem? Why do you feel the need to persist with Pedro and Willian? Because especially coming into this run-in, what you need is what you always need for a manager is a fresh approach. Because if Chelsea were winning a whole host of games with a particular team, then boom, fair enough. But if they're not winning a 10, 12 games in a row with a particular team, then you need to make changes. And there's all arguments of like, oh no, the issue is they're not learning my tactics well. And until they learn their tactics well, I will continue to play them. That is the very foundation of insanity. It is the very foundation of moronic behavior. Because what you do is, you've given these guys a long time to learn these tactics and the games are running out. And especially with how tight things are in the top four, every single match counts. With how things are tight in the Europa League as well. Oh my God. Sterling just got a hat-trick. Bricks can become pots of gold. Lord in heaven. So that's what basically that's what I'm saying. Is like, I don't get his logic or his reasoning behind everything. So I just think with moving forward, because again, the Europa League is there to be won. I think with Zad and with the team there and with Loftus-cheek and Hudson-odoi and with Christensen in defense, Chelsea have a great chance to win this Europa League. They can win this Europa League. There isn't a team left there to be feared. Even with the Spanish teams who've done really well and dominated the competition, are Valencia really to be feared? Are any of these other teams to be feared? No. So, and I think for Chelsea, I don't think they will win it if he religiously just stays loyal to your boy, what's the boy, homeboy, Willian and Pedro. It just doesn't make sense, because introduction of new players because Loftus-cheek and Hudson-odoi are drastically different. Even Loftus-cheek is drastically different from Barkley, and he gives a whole new different dimension to what Barkley brings you. That is the whole point of trying different players, trying different people. So I just hope that Sarri sees this. He plays them more, which I don't think he will. Which is why I say, if Sarri does end up getting sacked, I'll have very little sympathy for him. Because if he gets sacked, maybe at one point you may say it's unlucky and it needs to be given a year. But I'll say, no, sorry, I can't feel that much sympathy for you because far too many times, if you had actually started Hudson-odoi and Loftus-cheek and actually been braver in changing personnel, you would have actually earned a lot more points this season. Because a lot of points that Chelsea could have won with a different setup, different approach, different players and different propositions, Chelsea would probably be third, right? Comfortably third right now. So that is what it is. But I mean, come on. Hudson-odoi, Loftus-cheek, those guys have to be starting because those guys bring a brand of offensive, attacking, quicker football that I think Chelsea will need if they want to take home this Europa League.